Hello and welcome to the Cosmic Chats with Debbie Sugarbaker podcast. I am truly honored that you somehow found your way here, whether someone shared it with you, we've connected in the past on a personal level, or you just coincidentally clicked somewhere and here you are. Whatever the scenario,
Click the link below to listen to the podcast in full. Click the link below to listen to the podcast in full. Click the link below to listen to the podcast in full.
extend my heartfelt welcome and appreciation to you for your presence with me in the here and now. In this podcast, I will share both wisdom and experience from my own heart, as well as conversations with individuals whose work, knowledge, and insights have helped me on my journey. As many of you know, in 2018, I went through two devastating losses, my father and then my little brother 3 months later. I was completely shattered and heartbroken, to say the least, and I was with them through their last weeks, days, and hours. I actually feel very blessed to have been able to be with my dad when he made his transition to the other side. What I realized through those experiences and the grief process that followed is that the work I'd done previously to strengthen myself from the inside out and find and build a connection to my soul really wound up serving me and others when it was most needed. At the end of 2020, when I went through another death process with someone I was close to, and then a sudden relationship breakup a few months later, I again found that the spiritual connection was my ticket forward, a way to not only deal with what had happened, but actually to use those events to propel myself into my next level of life, both internally and externally. Around the evening of December 21st, 2020, which not coincidentally was a major astrological conjunction called the Great Conjunction, which you can look it up if you're interested. While staying at the house I grew up in Boston, I received what I'll describe as an energetic boost from the universe. I tasted a sense of alignment and, let's say, worthiness from within that I had not yet accessed in this life. For a few nights in a row, most of the things I was usually worried about or angry about seemed very small and inconsequential, like tiny ants. The structure of my inner world also felt completely different. It was like I was on the top of a mountain, inextricably connected to something way beyond myself. There was a beautiful vista, and that something was very loving and very pure. Intuitively, I understood that I received this soul access, we'll say, so that I could share from this more expanded place and truly come to know for myself that despite loss and grief, anger, betrayal, and disappointment, and all of those things that have been a part of my human experience, particularly in recent years, this life is worth living, I am worth it, and there is fulfillment and love to be experienced and beamed out to the collective, as we are all connected through that life force energy that allows us to exist as we are, here and now. My hope and my dream is that I can bring this energy and love forward from my heart to any and all souls that can benefit. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoy and receive from this podcast. All my love.